Power kite.
Right.
It's basically a scaled down version of a parasail, a paraglider.
Okay.
And this one's 2.5 meters, which is a little over 8 feet. And if it were windier, it would be pulling me down the grass right now.
I think I've seen these on the beach.
Yeah, yeah, you have.
And are they the much larger ones, or is this
yeah. The company that makes this kite makes up to a 5-meter kite, so that would be about a little over 16 feet. And with a 5-meter kite, I could get airborne. It would be powerful enough to actually lift me off the ground.
Is that what the guys at the beach are using, the larger ones, so they can jump the waves?
Yeah. Well, now that's it. If they're out in the water on a board,
right?
That's a different kite still. That has like a you know those rubber tubes that you take into a pool with you that are made out of styrofoam?
Yeah.
The leading edge on those kites are made out of that kind of styrofoam tubey stuff so that the kite won't sink.
Okay, so it's made kind of for water accommodation.
Yeah, yeah. But you can see I'm having a lot of trouble just keeping this guy up in the air.
Now, does the size of the kite help in low? I mean, is it low winds, bigger kite, or it doesn't matter? Is there a minimum wind?
If it were a bigger kite, it would have more surface area, and I'd have better luck getting it up in the air. But I don't know because I've never flown a larger kite. I just got this a couple of months ago in North Carolina, and launch one of these by yourself. The easiest way to do it is to put a couple of weights on the trailing edge. And then you just wait for the breeze to pick up, and you pull back on the flight lines here, and it lifts the leading edge up, and then it fills with wind, and it just goes, you know, straight up in the air. But like I say, the wind's not really strong enough today. I have been out here on days when it was windy enough to pull me onto my stomach and drag me down the lawn.
Yeah, you're a glutton for torture, right?
Yeah. Well, it was muddy that day, so I just got covered with mud, and it was big fun. But today's a little disappointing. I've been out here since about 1 o'clock. Haven't been able to keep it up in the air for more than 30 or 40 seconds.
So what do we do now? Waiting for the wind?
Just waiting for the wind, yeah. I mean, I'm looking over there at that caution tape fluttering around, and it should be enough to get me airborne, but it's really not.
Okay, I'm getting the kite now, so. Do they call this a kite, or is it something else?
They call it a power kite. Come on, baby. Now, if it'll stay just like that, when the wind picks up, it'll go right up.
I can see what you mean by being dependent on that wind.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the littlest things.
Kind of like fishing.
Oh, because
yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I try, you know, wrapping it around, and I realized that was a big mistake. So fortunately, I had a pair of gloves in my car, so I was able to put the gloves on it.
Did it like not have the weights that day, or were you just kind of improvising?
Weights that day, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even know about the weights.
And what is this type of what are the ranges of prices for these types of things?
Well, this one was $150.
Does that come with the weights and all that?
No, these are just scuba diving weights that I had from when I used to dive. But it does come with all of the flying wires and the handles and everything that you need. A 4-meter kite is about $400, and then a 5-meter kite would be about $450, at least from this company. just like...
Just in case?
Right down. The other thing is just let it go. Because it's not like, you know, the old diamond-shaped kites that if you let them go, they would fly for...
Gotcha. Right.
Let this thing go and it comes right down to the ground.
Good. I'm just talking a little bit about how to fly this kite. Yango.
Hi, I'm Tom. I live in Decatur here in Piedmont Park, enjoying a beautiful day, flying my power kite.